Welcome back everyone. My name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Grim Dawn. Where we left off last time, we had just come through the Esterkarn Mountains Rift. I just quickly searched around this area, there was nothing there. And also I noticed the recorder wasn't recording properly, so now it seems to be working. And we're good to go. We are going along this battlement area to the northwest. I'm not exactly sure which direction we're supposed to go, but it looks like there's some infighting between the Bloodsworn and the Ethereals. Or are the Bloodsworn the Ethereals? Anyways, there's some infighting going on. There's also just tons of enemies around, like normal. And a champion, which is Asgalog, sorry. Not Azalog. Asgalog. The Warped or something like that, I missed the full name, but whatever. I'm kind of tempted to go back up on the battlements and just go around the entire thing before going to the middle. I'm not sure if that's the right way to do things or not, but we'll figure it out. We are nothing if not exploratory. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of fight going on here. With the champion mob out here. It's a Alara Starfire, which is actually kind of a cool name. Alara is a very pretty name, I like it. So it looks like most of the enemies are down below in the courtyard. And we kind of just looped around for no particular reason. And then it looks like you can go off towards the northeast out of the courtyard. So let's go take a look for ourselves. We're going to have to kill our way through all of these. And then we'll head onwards. Bunch of dead things down there. Bunch of possessed archmages and stuff. Bunch of dead archmages and stuff. Bunch of weird creatures over here. Fleshwarp Vanguard, they're called. But they're all dead, so. You know, there's not a lot of things in this camp, just dead creatures. They just don't know they're dead yet. Although we are running out of mana again. I think we need more energy regeneration. Our shield does chew up quite a bit of it, admittedly. Bristly fur, bristly fur. Alright. And there's a shrine, of course. We're gonna freeze them and then run away because standing in the midst of all of them is just a terrible idea. Also, they hit really hard. Okay, we should be able to kill a few of them at least. Prismatic Eviscerator sounds really cool. Don't know what it does. Alright. We're gonna let the acid wear off there. Looks like we have some poison damage going on because... Oh, we're standing in a puddle, I see. One sec, I have a bit of a cough brewing and it's going to be very loud. Give me 2 seconds here. Alrighty, sorry about that. Just a wee cough. Technically, we weren't even done the shrine yet. And we got a ton of loot. Probably most of it's garbage, but we'll take a look. What's the prismatic thing you do? Prismatic Eviscerator is a two-handed axe, which gives a bunch of elemental damage and Kalidor's Tempest, along with a bunch of burn, frostburn, electrocute. It's a pretty decent weapon in all honesty, but again, +2 arcane skills, or arcana skills, is just too good. Oh, we also got Apothecary's Touch. Why am I not wearing this? Now I look ridiculous, but 12% health is 12% health, and we have a better set item bonus there. I don't remember when we picked that up. Must have been recently. So now we have 3 pieces of the Apothecary's set if we get up to 4 of it, we get Blood of Dreeg and Word of Renewal, but I don't think we have either of those skills, to be honest, because I don't think that those are for us. But anyways, the health and stuff is pretty good, and plus 25% damage is also pretty solid as well. Plus I like sets. I'm a big fan of collecting sets in these kind of games. I hear a lot of gunfire. We are getting pounded. Why am I not casting anything? There we go. It's been taking some sort of... not knockback, but... like inability to cast for a second. Trip Stealth Part 1. We'll read that in a little bit. Vital Essence? Oh no, I definitely need that. There's also an untouched meal there. Those are all dead. We're not really close to a level, unfortunately. Although, we are very close to topping out our stat points. And then we can finally start to pound some points into Devastation, which is... I have no idea what it does. I've never seen it used, but it sounds really fun, so... that's what we're aiming for. Chilldread, and that's it, just Chilldread. He is a special. And we're going to use a mana potion because we're really running low on mana. He has Aether Corruption, which, I mean, he is an Aether Corrupted creature, so that makes a lot of sense. But he's not dying, he's taking so much damage. Then again, he does have 152,000 health. Alright. He's dead, finally. Chilldread is now Chilldead. Ha ha ha. Let's go grab the meal while we're here. And then we're off. Our shield is still up and running, which is a positive. There's the Trip Stealth Part 2 coming up. We haven't read Part 1 yet, we probably should. How are you not dead yet? Give me your sweet, sweet journal entries. Alright, let's take a look here. Trip Stealth Part 1. The notebook is caked in dried blood and mud, and many pages appear to have been deliberately torn out. Day 3. John holds our Sylvie with one arm as he drives the wagon. He is smiling and happy as he tells us that we should reach the mountain in a few days. It's sad to leave our home, but I am hopeful for a better life far away from the dangers that seem to be ever increasing here in the north. Sylvie is so happy running along the side of the wagon picking flowers. I was really worried about her being unhappy as we left behind the only home she has ever known. The wonder and splendor that is youth, it warms my heart. The mountains are looming ahead of us, and the cold is getting sharp. I can see the worry in John's face as he tries to keep up his spirits. I know he only wants to protect us from the dangers, and I can only pray we make it past the mountain before the snow. We're in the shadow of the mountain now, and days are shorter. Snow has started to fall, and the cold came on so suddenly, it surprised us. We have warm clothes, but the wind cuts right through them. We have reached a flat at the base of the fort. There are a few other travelers here who have told us the way through to Darkvale is blocked. With our food running low, we were hoping to resupply at Darkvale Gate, Merchant District. Now I don't know what we'll do. Turning back's not an option with the snow coming down so fast. John says he's going to talk to the others soon. The horse died today. John is saddened by this, but at least it will feed us until help arrives. I hate that we had to make the trip with Sylvie. She's only 9, and I don't like the way the other men at the camp look at her. All of our horse meat is gone. It would have lasted longer if we didn't have to share it with the others, but John said things could have gone badly if we did not. I don't like thinking about what he meant by that. Grim. Well, this is the end of times. This is a different one entirely. The end of times. Bloodsworn supplicants of Chthon, it is with great purpose that we gather here today for what will be my final sermon to you. You have devoted yourselves completely, forsaking all past relations, earthly possessions, and free will. You have proven that you're finally ready to become part of a greater whole, to receive the glorious gift of reunification. I must work behind with the others to finish our great work, yet, even as you depart your lives, you will advance this broken world one step closer to the end time. The time when the dismal, suffering world will be reunited with Chthon, making the oldest of the old whole again and righting the great wrong perpetrated by millennia ago by the false gods. These upstart gods who manipulated the course of our existence set themselves up to be the objects of worship and have lived off our blood and toil for ages. The end time will bring doom to the wayward ethereals, past agents of the false gods who were betrayed and then cast into the formless ether once their purpose had been served. They have hindered us, slaughtered our brethren, and tried to claim dominance over this world, yet we must also thank for them, for it is the ethereals who have unwittingly made possible our ascension by destroying the Empire and its Inquisition. No longer does the Inquisition hunt us, suppress our truths, or deny us access to our sacred places. Unshackled from the strictures of the Empire, people have awakened from false dream of civilization, and our ranks have swelled. Not knowing the history of our world, the ethereals are ignorant of the doom we will awaken. They cannot surmise our end game, and once they realize what they have set into motion, it will be too late for them to stop us. Our most devoted brethren march with legions of the void for Necropolis. They need only prevent our enemies from breaching our final line, for even as they attack our forces, the blood they spill will feed our resurrection ritual. Where we once suffered our greatest defeat, our ultimate triumph shall be reborn, and the Loghorian, forerunner of the end time, will carry the thousand screaming voices of Chthon into the world and usher a new age. God's ridiculous, we've been starving. I spent the morning searching the woods for nuts and bugs to eat. I can't believe that it doesn't shame me to say I've been eating bugs when I can find them. When I got back to the camp, I found that John had killed a man that attacked our daughter. John has brought Sylvie and me a small portion of meat. I don't ask where he got it. The other men asked what happened to their friend. John told them that he tried to hurt our little girl, and offered them some freshly cut meat. They took it without another word and left us alone. This friendship means so little in these times. John offered Sylvie to one of the men in the camp. When the man came into the tent to make his advance, John killed him in front of Sylvie and me. I'm so hungry I don't even care. It's hard to write. Numb fingers and the cold dulls my thoughts. The dark of the mountain makes it easy to lose track of the days. Another man has been lured to our tent in exchange of food for the promise of warmth. They must know it's a trap. Maybe they're ready to die. They lie to themselves even as they walk into the butcher's blade. Our next visitor was wise to the attack. John killed him, but not without suffering a terrible wound. He's not sure he'll survive the night. I find I don't care as much as I should. All I see is potential meal. Gods, what is happening to me? John lasted longer than we've expected, draining our dwindling food supplies. I took care of it. Now we have food for a long, long while. Well, that's grim. That's a little bit of terrible circumstance. I mean, they lasted a long time, potentially a long time there eating each other. They probably could have walked back somewhere else at that point. I mean, they probably would have died anyways from all these weird creatures and deadly things coming down from the north, but maybe that would have been better than eating each other and then starving. Just saying. I'm guessing that no one arrived to save them, so. Unless Sylvie is up ahead, having become like some sort of Chthonian priestess. I guess we'll find that out in Trip South Part 3. There's a lot of these things.
Can't do that yet.
They kind of hurt. There we go. Oh, that really hurt. Stop hitting me so hard, Ice Splitter. And Rager and Alpha. There we go. Alright, we're good. A Plague-born revolver. How useless for us, but whatever. It's another item we can sell for more bits. Let's read this last... Well, I don't know if it's the last. Sylvie's become angry, spiteful, malevolent. Where did all the tenderness and innocence of my little girl go? Why is it that I don't care anymore? Should care, but feel nothing. There's no one left here in camp. All gone. We must move. Hard to hide blood. Frozen snow. Easy for prey to know. Hard to write. Hard to think about anything but hunger. New place off-road. Easy to lure travelers going south. Looking for a safe place. Never to find it. No food again. I encourage Sylvie to find people to bring here for food. She's gleeful at the suggestion. John gone. So I do the killing now. So hungry. Don't even bother to cook food anymore. Talk to a woman today. Still alive as we eat. Blood and milk. She asks why. Only word I say hungry. Sylvie laugh that she talk while we eat her. Hair falling out. Don't care. The men won't be lured no more. They know what awaits them. No matter. We chase. Sylvie good hunter now. She likes to kill. Me too. Should feel bad. Know it's wrong. But feels so good to feed. Don't feel cold no more. Shards of frozen blood, cut lips, split gums, don't care. Chase men. Terror makes flesh taste sweeter. Good. So hungry. Must find more. The rest of the text is impossible to make out. So it's possible that they didn't turn into some sort of Chthonian or Chthonian monster. They may actually have just like become what's the word? Like a Wendigo type of situation. I wonder if we'll find them. I mean, we may have already killed them. But it sounds like they should be like a named thing. Because it's kind of cool. Wait, what button was that? I accidentally hit a button that looked cool. Oh, this is a faction page journal. Or J. So we're good with a bunch of people and we're hated by a lot of people. But we are trapped in a corner. That's not a good place to be for us.
That skill's not ready.
That alpha is completely immune to cold. Lots of tomes of mending. Alright, so where are we now? Looks like we're almost done with this little area. Sorry, one sec, I'll be right back. A little bit of a sore throat today, very annoying. And we are headed up some stairs. How lovely. Maybe we'll find a nice warm fort to go sit in. My wizard's gotta be very cold. Like, he's wearing okay clothing, for sure. It doesn't look particularly warm, considering it looks like it's the dead of winter here. And it's a mountain. Mountains are notoriously colder than flatlands. Alright, nothing around up here. Hope there's nothing in that corner. I don't think so. How are you not dead? There we go. I like when we have a good long range and they're all focused on something else. Aether Blaze is the person we're fighting now. Dead. Wait a minute. Okay. We have so much stuff to look through eventually. How many slots do we have? We still have lots of inventory space though. We'll do a big inventory purge later on. I really want to find like a good one hand that has plus something Aether skills. Even if it's just plus one Aether skills and a decent amount of damage, we could probably use that and a good offhand. Like the Revenant one is pretty nice. But for now, our sword is just so good. It ups our damage so much that losing it is actually a massive blow to our character. What is that guy doing? I shouldn't be as stingy with my, how's that shield called? The Mirror of Arioctes, there we go. does do 100% damage absorption, but such a short period of time. I never know exactly when it's the best time to use it. I guess when you're getting beaten to death is probably the best time. This is a very dangerous looking cliff area. Alright, so there is a tunnel entrance. Oh, there's a boss type mob here that we cannot actually freeze, and he is hitting us really hard. Named Ragtharar Rageblood. If we can get rid of his... Oh god, I'm gonna die. Run, 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 run. Nope. Didn't run fast enough. Alright, let's head back there and go kill him. Their annoying ability to not be frozen is just painful for us. I guess it's that one. We have to walk through this fort again, which is kind of annoying, but we should have put up a down portal, I know. Rift gate, whatever you want to call it. We're almost back anyways. We'll hit up a rift gate when we get down the stairs and just walk over to that area. When we're sort of closest to where we died, we'll put up a gate. Just in case we die again, which is a distinct possibility. Because he hits like a freight train and he's got a bunch of friends that keep chain stunning us, which is very annoying. Nothing there. Like, this path could not be a main trade route. Look how dangerous it is. Not because of the monster, just like in terms of terrain, you would not want to move a caravan across a rock thing like this. Nope. Okay. Let's put up a thing here. We've reclaimed some of our experience. Alright, let's kill some things. Jesus, he's fast. And he slows on hit, which is equally annoying. Come on, die. Alright, we got one down. We're kiting this guy around. Where's our bird? Did it die immediately? Of course it did. Why would it stay alive for like more than 2 seconds? Okay. Stop for a sec. That's kind of nice. Got a couple of attacks off. It's at half life. Oh, good. It's stuck. Alright. Oh, it got unstuck. It's kind of hoping it would stay stuck for a minute.
That skill's not ready.
We'll probably just fight it out here. Our shield's almost up. Okay, we need to run. We almost killed it just by standing there and fighting it, but face tanking only works so long. Oh, we have shield now. Shield might help a little. Alright, we killed it. Tough fight. Well, it wasn't as tough when all of its little friends were dead. It was a lot tougher when it had its friends beating us in the face, stunning us. Or at least staggering us? I don't know what the difference is. We weren't casting spells very well is all I'm saying. And our bird died yet again, of course, because it has the like, oh, we have a shrine. Okay, I'm cool with shrines. Love shrines. But we really need mana back.
My energy is low.
Oh, maybe it's a freezing attack. Maybe that's what we were doing. We're getting frozen. Actually makes a lot of sense. Alright, so we need some mana. We're just going to use a mana potion. How many mana potions do we have? 97. I guess that's good enough. I'm also going to put gate here just in case. It's sealed by chthonic energy? What the hell does that mean? How do you get rid of that? I need my shrine points. How do I unseal chthonic energy? Alright, well, there's nothing we can do about that. To my knowledge, anyways. There's another shrine up here that I guess we can do instead. Although I don't think it's one that gives us devotion points, it's just a loot one, maybe? It does seem that way. We had a pretty good combat run there. It hit pretty hard though. One's dead, two are dead. I think we got them all. Handguards of Perdition are our special item. I think there's also an explodey for loot as well. Although it didn't have anything useful. How are we doing for time on this video, by the way? 16 plus 8. So we have a little bit of time left. Kinda hoping to get a level, but that doesn't appear to be the case. We still have like 22% to go or so. You guys are right though, the difficulty does ramp up pretty fast, which is fine. It's more of an observation than a complaint. Alright. So there's another rift down here. There's a lot of rift gates in this area. I'm not complaining, it's weird. We go so long without rifts, and now we have a billion rifts, and they're all the valley rifts. Oh, that's a road rift. That's the mountain. Okay, so there's just a ton of Askaran rifts around. Why are you not taking any damage? That's a lot of dudes, and they're freezing me.
Skill's not ready.
At least these ones can be frozen, I guess.
Don't have enough energy.
The alphas are annoying. Oh, we're out of energy. That's why we're not casting anything. This particular case. I was like, why are we not casting spells again? I'm not getting frozen. I can clearly see I'm not. But what I am doing is completely out of mana. Is being completely out of mana. Or energy, or whatever you want to call it. We're very close to a level now. We're about 20 and a bit percent. A little under 20%, I should say. Shadow Weave leggings, that sounds neat. Alright, let's take a look at those eventually too. We're gonna run out of mana in like 3 seconds here. I think next level we're gonna have to pour some points into that. Lowering of... It's a skin flare arraignment. Sounds awesome. There's some Kaiman's Chosen here to help us. Alright, we're wading into melee. We don't have any energy left. I don't want to keep burning through potions. I mean, I guess we can just buy more potions. There's really nothing stopping us from doing that. Fine. Come back here. Take damage like a real person. Alright, so where are we exactly in terms of killing everything? Getting there. I wonder what faction the Chillmain Alphas belong to. Or the Chillmains in general. Are they just like a monster? A race? Do they have sentience? Or are they just going off instinct? It looks like they're part of the Grobble Sky Clan warriors because they were kind of hanging out with them. Something just healed him. There's a witch doctor? Okay, I couldn't quite see it before it died. Alright, so we're in some sort of weird camp area for sure. There's a lot of these guys around. They don't have a whole lot of life, luckily. Mark of the Myrmidon. It's a crumbling wall here that leads to something. Oh, it's just a chest. We're definitely going to run out of room soon. The hidden path of desecrated. We'll read that later. There's also a shrine, which we can make an offering and cleanse it and get our devotion point, which I've been wanting for a while. We were doing a tree and I don't remember which one now. Is it you? Must be this one. Yeah, plus 30 all damage. Okay. But we need a little bit. We need another point. Need more devotions. Go away. I'm looting things. Oh, the alpha's there. Let's kill the alpha. Just target the alpha until it dies. Alrighty. So we got another shrine down, which is always nice. We're just gonna loop around here. There might be a couple more things to kill, and they are a couple. I think we're pretty much done with this sky area. We'll just keep going for a couple more minutes until we level up. Or at least go into the next zone area, which it does appear we are almost at. Stop. That is an extraordinarily annoying thing that it does when you try and turn. Fort Ikon, we made it. Hooray, we're heroes. I hope there's a rift here somewhere. There's lots of time and chosen here. And frost revenants, which are resisting our frost ability, but luckily we do a multitude of damage. It'd be nice if we could use our own revenant. But sadly that's not really an option for us. Those guys died really fast. Oh, a food ration, that'll help us out with our vitality, constitution, whatever we want to call it. The amount we can regenerate. Nothing of value. Still a lack of enemies up here. Like 4 enemies is not a lot of enemies by any stretch of the imagination. There's a big fight going on down there. But let's take a look over here. Treasure chest. What we got?
I can't carry anymore.
We have a full inventory is what we got. Okay, I'm guaranteed I'm not going to wear that, so I'm just going to leave that there for now. I just want to level. We may have to throw something out if we find something cool to pick up, but for now, we're just going to kill our way through this place. Although there's a distinct lack of enemies. Oh, there's some, but they're all downstairs. Let me level up, please. I'm so close. We've been up on the walls for a while. We need to find a way down. I think we found a way down. Yes, there's a way down here. But there's also something over here. Which is more battlement related stuff. And then we go down. Okay, so we're coming down no matter what. And there's our level. Perfect. Let's just clear out this area. Is there a rift gate, do you think, somewhere in here? Fort Ikon. It's not really showing there as being a rift. But it would make sense for there to be a rift, being as this is a very giant area. So let's keep going until we find one. Yes, I know we leveled up. And then we're gonna end the video. And also our inventory is full. Lots of things have coalesced into like the perfect end of video moment, but I really don't want to come back and fight through all these things again on the way back in. Lots of necromancers and their ilk. There's one over there. Some trash mobs just explode and die horribly, and they're really easy to kill. Other ones are way, way worse. I know there's a path we missed over there, but I'm thinking this way leads to a rift. There's a Black Legion footman here. Don't go in there. The Ethereals have torn open a rift. More are pouring through. Will we be alright? Once things calm down, I'm sure someone will come for me. Don't worry, the Legion takes care of its own. Alright. Well, I mean, if there's a rift in here, right? We can go in, seize the rift for ourselves, right? Surely that's how this will work. There's a rift right there. Perfect. Let's go grab it. This is exactly what we're looking for. We'll go explore the rest later. There's Alara Starfire again. She is tenacious and just doesn't want to die. Or she's a random mob and she's spawned twice. One of the two. And there we go, we can go back to base. So, for now, I'll leave you guys here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time, and we will be going back to Homestead. Take care, and I'll see you next time.